Otherwise, it's kind of on you to take responsibility for misleading me, then, ain't it? That's a big error. You know what I mean? Where I'm saying you were 100% confident in what you guys told me that day. Like, Mike, you can even pick your own two misdemeanors. John, I was ready for this shit to be over. They're not gonna walk me to the gates of hell and say, all right, we're good. Oh wait, just kidding. We fucking got you. We cleared our names. We're not gonna answer for our shit, but we're gonna fucking hang you either way. Yeah, right, dude. That's what this is.
And one thing that I told Mackie when this whole issue about the deferred agreement coming up, the first thing I told him, and I've told him multiple times since then too, is, you know Mike. Why the fuck would he ever agree to a deferred agreement when he thinks that you guys are still coming after him day and night anyway?
Well, here's
He's
the
looking for a way to get an automatic felony on him.
right. That's the thing. That's the
That's
thing.
why,
The
in my
minute I take a
opinion,
deal, the harassment will start again. Then the
if they put you on a deferred, all they need is for you to get charged with a new crime, and they can revoke the deferred and find you guilty without trial of a felony.
first of all, I'm no
That's
stranger.
why it doesn't make any sense to me
Right.
why I would have ever even entertained a deal with a deferred agreement.
Well,
I
here
don't believe that's what the offer was.
no, it wasn't, and that's the thing. That's where I need you to kind of make up your mind, John. Do you want to sit and say that you made a mistake and you misheard him, or do you want to stick to your guns and say, no, Mackie, this is what you said? That's what I kind of need to know from you. Because, fuck Kerry, dude. Any attorney with my best interest at heart would be fucking blowing the courts up saying, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 we had an agreement here. This is what was offered. Two attorneys were there. Now, Andrew Mackey's trying to manipulate the terms of that agreement for whatever reason he thinks he can. Is a complete uh, further act of fucking just shows even more conspiring to me. You know what I mean? The true intent and the character of who's who here. Um, it's to me another hard hitting blow to throw back at him. Really, you know what I mean?
I do. And I want you to know, Mike, I am with you. I've always been with you.
All right.
I want to make clear, though, like, yes, I do agree. I am involved in the chips case.
Right. Listen, John,
From a technical standpoint,
right.
I'm not your lawyer in the chips case.
I know you're
That
not.
doesn't mean
I
I'm
don't.
involved in it.
I get that, but you do have a part in the sense of what led to the
Well, because it was an agreement that we were talking about that included both cases.
right.
You wouldn't have done what happened in the chips case if it wasn't for the discussion about a criminal case too.
Right. And this is the thing. This is where Carrie Counts should have stepped up and did what was right away. She instantly took me off and said she just doesn't represent me and basically said, fuck you, you're not getting your kid back. The Mackey already told me Lindsay's filing a fucking extension. She totally misled me, dude. She told me straight to my face it's over in 180 days. And to me, that was like a little light at the end of the tunnel, even though I'm still getting fucked at that point. But I don't think I need to take any deals, John. Honestly, I don't have to. I don't need to. Not under these circumstances. Not under this story. Not under this timeline, dude. They fucking wrote this shit, and then to me, it really just speaks all volumes for itself. Ever since the start of them taking my kid, and they're. But the thing is, John, how are they going to justify themselves to a jury trial for not ever helping me and standing up for me as a parent in the harassment? Instead, they manipulate the phone or the police records, saying Michael's satisfied with no action being taken. Sometimes I said maybe not call her, but yeah, I said get a hold of my mother, tell her to stop harassing me. They told me if she continued to do this shit, they'd fucking press charges on her. They never did. They don't document my calls. There's missing police reports. The 6110 incident. Okay, John, from the 6110 61020, where Matt Benroot fucks up and puts the incident date of 6120. Right there, I already knew. Okay, there's a reason that happened, because with the statements between the Chips case and the behaviors of the officers, it added up. You know what I mean? All the interaction that I've had with the police, they've never had a reason to arrest me. That day's behavior was typically really no different than anything else. Why did I get arrested or charged that day? How were they all there so fast? Why did Silsing feel the need to have backup that day? Because in the Chips case, they made a comment that I said if they ever come and try to take my child, that I would fuck the fucking police up. You know what I mean? So he knew he was coming to take my fucking child that day, which is why he called fucking backup. It all speaks for itself. Nobody has a 40-second response time. Not only that, these assholes, it goes on and on, John. We really need to go through this shit, and you need to see it the way I'm seeing it, because I've gone through this shit to a fucking T, and I know what I'm talking about. Like, it is 100% fucking bullshit. To the core of everything. The video and the audio contradicts everything that these guys write. There's not one mention of anything my child has done. Not the things.
That I do know, and that stuck out to me basically for a year now.
Yeah.
Like the only mention of your daughter is that, well, you need to be taken away.
Yeah.
Not. It's like, so this ghost, this fabrication of a person.
Dude, John is.
She's not even existing until they reference, like, well, this is why we're arresting him, is because of his daughter, and he needs to be taken away from her.
Well, here's the thing. Kelly Pollock, they'd start making stupid comments like, well, it's also my job to make sure you get the help you need. When they start saying things like that, it all comes together. You know what I mean? See, dude, John, I didn't understand why the fuck these fuckers weren't helping me out here. I do now. I fully see the picture now. It's because my mom continued to make her accusations. Didn't matter if I was using dope or not. She was saying it. And they have absolutely zero fucking proof to ever back any of that up, right? But my behaviors would be typical of somebody under the influence. Due to my anxiety and my disability, like, I'm upset, you know what I mean? I'm quick, I'm firing about it. It's just part of who I am, I guess, you know what I mean? There's no way for me to really be cordial and not somewhat upset while discussing this shit, you know what I mean? It's not fair. It's not fair, dude. It's just not fair. It's all fucking wrong. It's all fucking illegal as fuck. Were you able to get to the 924 one?
I haven't been able to locate it at the moment. There's a shitload of stuff here, and I gotta get out of the office in 4 minutes.
Alright, well, John, listen, all I'm asking that you do is write the judge and let him know on my behalf that you were a part of that agreement and that there were conditions stated. Because I will hold Carrie's ass responsible for this, for her not standing up and doing what's right and help me. Not only that, John, the judge told me that bitch was there to supposedly protect my fucking rights. That bitch tried telling me there's no such thing as ex parte communication laws, and that doesn't matter. They're dead wrong. This very much matters and affects things for me. They are in deep shit. That's a fucking crime. And I can prove that they're lying by their statement that they gave me. It's undebatable. If you weren't reviewing my evidence, you would have had no interest of hanging on to it whatsoever. And it would have been addressed by a judge at any later time. You'd have just gave it back. It's that cut.
Well, you shouldn't have taken it in the first place.
Right. You're not supposed to do it until trial.
Well, you're not. That's right. But you're also not supposed to take it when you know somebody has an attorney. It
Yeah.
should be rejected and say this needs to come through your lawyer to the DA's office.
Oh, really?
Directly from the defendant to the clerk of court to give to the judge.
Yeah. And from what I'm reading, though, that's game over.
This is not the problem.
But that's game over for them to break ex parte communication laws, because in my counterclaim of the Chips case, this is what it is. I told them they're committing conspiracy. And then what I really come to see it as, John, is that day when I first went in front of Judge Peterson, get this, two other problems arise for them. Okay, how is this not kidnapping? Okay, when the courts take my child, basically over a bullshit disorderly conduct, which I truly don't believe is grounds to take a child out of the home. I don't typically believe that that's a rational reason to take a child from a parent.